You don't even know what to put you cooked the greens yet? Oh, what you waiting on then? You about to fix my plate too? Oh, that's son. Yeah, I know it is. What? That's the juices from the meat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a real question.
It's week 14 of the NFL, and we're going to see Travis Etienne. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Lions and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential, and he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Over the middle, complete. It's Roth. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now Love. And he's got his man on the out route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw now. Here's Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Slot man moves right. Here's Love. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Up the middle they go. Rich. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Rich. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Love looking to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Roth. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jordan Love keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Justice. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he took it in himself for a touchdown on their opening drive, as that leads us to take a look at the NFL's leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Rose. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, ETN once more. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's go. Ready, go.
Throwing. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Love now. Forced out to his left. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first 10.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. McAllister. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. McAllister. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Taken in at the 22. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Here we go. Hey.
Looking to throw. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st down, it's Rose, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time, and that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another 1st down run right there.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. A pause now as they tend to an injured player. And it's the quarterback, Jordan Love. He's shaken up out there. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McAllister. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. McAllister. Oh, and that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. That's taken at around the 40. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Rose. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, McAllister throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, McAllister. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Packer pressure, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. That's taken on the 25. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a first carry for their fullback. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Friedman. Caught on the right side. Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
2nd down and 4. Back to throw. McAllister. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And take it right on the 30. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Throwing to start the drive. Friedman. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. The give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. Caleb Williams with 2 touchdown passes there. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Patrick Mahomes, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll run with Etienne, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
To throw again on second down. Love, out route, he finds his man, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Set, ready, switch, yellow.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Working out of the gun, Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Love eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flushed out right. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will take over. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's second and 10. Off play action. McAllister. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. McAllister. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Operating from the gun. Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they can run the score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Love. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd and 3. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Back to throw. McAllister looking middle, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McAllister. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On the give, this is their fullback. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Check pitch. Black swap. Yellow. Line.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. McAllister. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, McAllister. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. He finds his man, complete. That's Davidson. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McAllister. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Now 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Blue check.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Green Bay, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's Week 12.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Play action on first down. Sheds off a rusher. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Well, to put this one mildly, partner, it has been a rough season. And since we both know they're not going to make excuses, we'll bring this point up for them. Injuries have not helped their cause.
No, they have not. And of all the struggles and factors that have led to the demise of this season early, injuries are definitely one of the biggest. Sometimes you're able to overcome them, and sometimes, Kate, when that injury bug starts biting, well, it can derail a season.
From the gun on third down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But a couple of interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Patrick going to motion over left. 2nd and 10 now. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play made by E.J. Speed. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here's Bridgewater to the air. Patrick with the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be first down, Detroit. New set of downs for him at the 38. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action on first. Shakes himself free. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater looking to throw. Gets this one to Patrick. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Wright reels it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Patrick going to motion over left. 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal. Now try Gibbs again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Bridgewater now. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Heineke back to throw. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Heineke. Taken in by Pierce. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
This is ahead for about 5. Play made by E.J. Speed. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Colts ready for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A tight end in motion now. They go play action here. And a man is there to knock that away. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is complete to Patrick. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Gets this one to Pierce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. To throw, Heineke. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I don't love that look at all take downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is complete to Gibbs. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man sent left. Here's 2nd and 5. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the 1st. They are throwing it again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Fry getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it sets up 2nd down. Bridgewater to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pittman, the man in motion left. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go again with Taylor. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts with some work to do, trailing in this game. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Now Heineke to throw. Looking for an open man. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jack Fox on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Pierce. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 2nd and 4. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Joe Mixon, a couple of touchdown runs. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Caleb Williams leading the charge as his guys up their record to 10-1 now. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams heading out of the We're ready to get back to it. For the
Fox
call of
man
the
to kick
second
this
half,
one
here
away.
is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that... Brock, so you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Patrick with the catch. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 2nd and 3 now. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 20 on 2nd down. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 46. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Here's Bridgewater. Gets this one to Patrick. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Bridgewater now. Throw complete to Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. To throw, here's Bridgewater. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Heineke. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Heineke. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Taylor again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Heineke now. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now a toss play, Taylor. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Throwing now, Heineke. This throw is caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Back now, pressure on its way. Able to find Wright. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw on 3rd down. This is complete to Gibbs.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. To throw, Heineke. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now Heineke to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Trying to throw here out of the gun. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running it with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Lions.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Detroit. New set of downs for him from the 46. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Bridgewater to throw it. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 30. The tight end going in motion right. Play action on first down. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Lions have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Heineke back to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Heineke. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. On target to his man Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Dickman's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Heineke. He's on the move. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Buys time, rolling right. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a throw. Hauled in by Downs. down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. The back's got it. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts getting back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They go play action on first. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. Second down now, 7 to go. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. One of the tight ends motioning right. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Heineke. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Pittman sent in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. That's oh, the football's loose. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
It's week 3 of the NFL, where we'll see 2 of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Eagles and the Lions on Sunday Night Primetime.
From the automotive capital of the world, Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off in Detroit. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. You just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He's brought down at the 39 yard line. It's the game of 3. First down, Eagles.
Now looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for an Eagles first down. From the red zone now. Catch made by Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Setting up a throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Headed out right. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position. Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
His first throw is an interception. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Moore with a return. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that, Kate. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Moore's got it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We get a look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 2nd and 3 now. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
At the Eagles' 31-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to... Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the road.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. He's dropping back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have third and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 43. This will be caught by Adams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hand off to the back. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Dumps it off to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They're throwing it. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this 1st half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the gameplay.
Moody knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Moore with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love now. Setting up the screen. The defenders are there to get him at the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. From the pistol, here's Love. Buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3. Short pass brought in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. He'll get this one to Adams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This one from 42 yards out. Moody knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now Love. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Completed to Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
That one's incomplete over the middle. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Love to throw again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Third and long. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They're running the option, short side. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come-up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
This return makes it up to the 25. The home teams and Jordan Love set to take over again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Give now to the running back. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Love from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of... They're out and set. 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win for this defense.
2nd and 8. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Love out of the shotgun. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate, and sadly from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Play fake. It's Love. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Love looking to pass. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing. The Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only